gift to discover the atom and to divide the atom. He didn't. Fucking Albert Einstein is it. I thought of it on my own. Although he probably said that, that's what you people think. Really, it was the Most High that gave him it. He set it up to be that way. Because Esau, all the brothers, we all know that Esau is he's the one that was blessed with the sword. Now he's gonna have the ability to create these certain devices, the Gatling gun. He came up with all kinds of tripped out stuff.
Like the brothers are always saying that the Most High is allowing this proud man that is great, exceeding great of prideness. He's allowing him to use his the largest weapon he's most proud of, which is the ICBM missile.
The atom bomb.
To use it on himself, yep. And he don't even know it. Like the brother saying, the Most High gave him that knowledge. And the Most High set it up to where he was going to use his own weapon on himself. You know, like you see in these movies where, I know there was a recent one, it was G.I. Joe, the second movie, but it's a stupid ass movie, man. But you watch it, and that Cobra, whatever his name is, he takes control of all the world leaders, and he brings in a suitcase, but it had all America's missiles, or the control of all America's missiles. That when you press that button, it sends them all the way to all the countries that they had a plan to blow up. But the Cobra, he did that. He went bam. He pressed the button. He was like, I wasn't mocking. I told you I was gonna do it, so now y'all do it. But he wanted them to all eradicate their own missiles, so that way he could use another set of missiles to destroy them. Because he had another backup. He had backup weapons. But they all released their weapons. They all started going crazy. They all released their missiles. Really, it's the Most High controlling them in that day to press that button, man. Because they're gonna see it as like America pushing it, so we gotta push them. And like I said, like in Jeremiah, where it says it can't run about her and aim arrows. Like you have all these ships. You can have all these ships in that day guarding America from anybody leaving out of it. And because there's other nations are in our land already laying you out. But they're gonna have those missiles ready in that day, and the Most High's gonna ordain it to where those missiles just come on America. But Revelation 6 and 16, and it said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?
Right, who? Like I said, who can bear the indignation of the Lord that's about to come, man? Now people don't understand that you have the attitude, I'll suffer the consequences later. You don't understand that your reward, that the chastisement, the punishment you're about to receive is going to be unbearable. Just because you had that stubbornness. Who can stand in the day of the Lord, man? And it's coming with that fire. That's that ultimate thing that's going to purify you, purge you of that your sin, man. It's going to be very agonizing, like the scriptures tell us. I got this one. It's the second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 2. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair, bewail your children and be sorry, for destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it?
There you go. And who may quench the power that's coming down on you? Because that's the Most High.
Fire is spiritual. Fire is a spiritual force. You can't just dig under earth and grab it. You know, it's there, right there, laying. You got to have certain invisible combination of elements to create it.
They tell you, well, you learn that oxygen by fanning it, it actually makes it bigger. Like oxygen, you give it oxygen.
You need oxygen.
I don't know the other one. I just know oxygen is a main one. That
you need some form of energy.
Oh yeah,
friction.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gonna thrive on moisture. It needs to be dry. You know.
Hey, well, why is it that, like the brother's saying, it's spirit? This is how you know it's spiritual, because you ever felt like I know I have in my life, like you know, like when someone's trying to light a burn barrel. I know there was this one video, this man tried to light a burn barrel, and he was trying to show off for the kids that were behind him, so he could be like, oh, I got this, let me light it for y'all. And he lit it, and the thing just blew up in his face, and he ran away. But that force,
that big barrel.
They were in the woods. He tried.
Bounce back and fall,
and he just walks away like this. Yeah, man. But why do you think when you have a missile, that missile hits the ground, you're like 20 feet away from it, but that fire comes from you, the fire punches you back. You don't just walk through it. You don't just walk through it. It has a force on it. That's a good example about how it's spiritual. It feels like, man, like a punch, like you're being hit, and it hurts. But you're right. But like I said, who may quench that fire? Who could quench? Because we know that thousands, the Most High had these arrows in that fire ordained for thousands of years already. So how can you quench a fire that's been burning for thousands of years?
Look at the sun, man. The sun's been there since the beginning, before men were even created. And then nothing can quench that sun. And that, I don't know how many degrees of that sun's burning. I don't even want to believe in Esau's fucking equations or whatever it comes up with. I don't know, it's very hot. Why it's hot, man? Like the brother was saying, who can quench it? The scripture said, who can quench it? If nobody can quench out the sun, no one's gonna be able to quench the affliction and the hell you two-thirds about to catch, right? Whether it be through fire or through a lion, getting eaten by a lion, or being cast to a bunch of cannibals.
Daniel 1:9 says, what do you imagine against the Lord? He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up the second time.
Affliction not gonna rise the second time.
It says, for while they be folded together as thorns, and while they are drunken as drunkards, they shall be devoured as stubble fully dry. But we already know that you people, y'all are spiritually dried up. Y'all clouds with no water. Y'all already dried up. Y'all are those branches. And so it just makes it more easier for that land to dry. Like we used to talk about a while back, like this land, particularly in San Angelo, because we had like a year ago now, maybe now, or last summer, we had these bad fires breaking out all throughout our city. They got so bad at one point in time, it was happening like in Ballinger, which is like 30 minutes away. But that fire reached all the way from 30 minutes away, 30 miles away, all the way to over here. And our city was being covered with ashes. But there was actually, I thought it was beautiful. But I had told the brother the night before that happened, I had told him about how he said that was going on with me. But I had seen in the sky, no lie, man, the moon, blood red, man. It was the reddest I've ever seen it in my life before. But seeing that, all these fires were happening. And I remember me and his brother, man, it was funny and beautiful. We had just got done with the ministry coming out here, and we left, and I went down the street, and there was a house on flames. I picked this brother up, and we went and we looked.
There was a lot going on there in that time, man.
Yeah, man.
A lot of houses burning down here in San Angelo. Yeah. It all had to do with fire.
Yeah, but what I was getting at is that it was because right now, actually, San Angelo's in a stage 2 drought, on our way to another stage 3 again. We've been in it before, to where you can only water your lawn like once a week, I think. But
not only that, man, like a lot of you brothers that watch us, you're not from here, but we had we have 3 major lakes. We got the O.C. Fisher Lake, then we got what they call the reservoir, O.C. Fisher Reservoir, and then we got Twin Buttes, and then we got Lake Nasworthy. O.C. Fisher's gone, and it all started going away when me and his brother started coming out. Twin Buttes, same thing. It's gone. Lake Nasworthy is the only one, really, besides the Concho River they got flowing through here. They're trying to keep up. They're trying to keep it filled. But even at that, you know, it's plummeting. You know what I'm saying? It's plummeting, and it's not. Eventually, you know, they're gonna lose it, man.
They have, and San Angelo, there's no more water to pull out, because like I brought out the videos a while back when we were out here. Those two lakes my brother was mentioning were very big lakes, like Twin Buttes. I know for a fact.
Twin Buttes and O.C. Fisher, because when I was a little boy, O.C. Fisher was full of water. Twin Buttes was full of water, man. Now today, you go here today, and there's dry land. It's just dry. It's just cracked up dirt, earth.
And it's great because, like it says in Joel, it says I have dried up the rivers. You know? Yep.
He said he's the one that dried up the sea in the rivers.
Yep. But going back to that land thing, like I remember speaking about it, about that OC or Twin Buttes. This thing is hot. The way that this man was telling me he went to the level where it used to be at, how it was filled up, and I couldn't believe it, man. I could look way out in the distance, man, of where this reservoir should have been, but there was no water. People were parked out where it used to be like 30 feet. They were parked out there barbecuing like they were just picnicking.
That's why they have a dam, because the dam is built away, like in front of the town, and the O.C. Fisher Reservoir Lake. There's a dam that runs all the way, you know, from where we're basically at, all the way going probably like 30 minutes out of town, north. You know, that shows you that lake would get high. You know, it would build up full of water. Now, it ain't getting shit, man.
Like, well, I'm not bigging this city up or us or nothing up, but before O.C. Fisher dried up, it came out on national news all over the internet and everything too that it turned blood red before it started drying up.
Yeah, certain part of the lake had turned red. And they started saying that it was a certain algae, but it was all through the spirit, man. Like all through the spirit.
Like the whole thing what happened in Lake Victoria in Canada. Exact same thing. It was all through the Lord. Now, man, y'all people are simple to believe that it was algae or someone spilled red dye into the lakes or something, man. That's what Esau said, man.
That's what they show you in the movies with Moses. Like a good one is Prince of Egypt, that cartoon. How Moses is competing. Well, he's not competing, he's showing the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And then the Pharaoh's magicians come up with the same thing. You know, they had a bowl of water and they had smoke and they went, you know, they like did some kind of like movement with their hand and they threw some red shit and it turned red, and Pharaoh believed it and mocked and laughed at Moses. Like when Moses turned his staff into a snake, the other wicked magicians on the left-hand side for Pharaoh, the Egyptians, they turned theirs too. But then Moses' snake ate him up, which proved that he was a real one. He was the real power. But, you know, for you people to think that, oh, it's just some trickery, some natural occurrence, it's all the spirit, man. We're in the times, man. We're in the end of days, the beginning of sorrows, man. But your people that believe that's because you don't want it to come. Because you don't, that truth scares you. You know?
You cannot, and that's the thing that y'all don't realize, y'all fail, y'all so much deny, y'all can't take that you can't do nothing about it, man. Like we're talking about, you cannot stop the returning of Yahweh while Yahweh shine, man. You
can't appease his wrath. You can't appease him. You can't appease his wrath. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing. It's already been sealed up. It tells us Jeremiah 51. Can we heal Babylon? For Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, and it says no, we would have, but it's done too much. It's the base. So he's telling you flee from her. Yeah. You know, and y'all people don't want to flee from her. and you know. But if you're the elect, the Lord's gonna get you out. Whether you know it or not, He's gonna get you out, man. I got the scriptures, Isaiah 9 and 18. For wickedness burneth as the fire. It shall devour the briars and thorns. It shall kindle in the thickets of the forest. And they shall mount up like the lifting up of smoke. Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother.
And you know what? I was gonna say this. If you notice, man, there's many forms of burning going on throughout today. You know, you got the spiritual burning, which is of the word. You got the spiritual wickedness burning, like
You got the fire of affliction.
Yep. You got these people burning through the word that's being read to them. You got all
fire,
these
the lust.
Yep.
Burning up lust.
You got all these types of fires that are burning in this great ugly ass city, and it's all, like I said, it's all just adding on to the fuel of the fire.
To the judgment, the righteousness that the Most High is gonna bring, man. You're gonna fight fire with fire, but your fire is gonna be weak. Your fire can't appease Yahweh Shem Yahweh's judgment. That fire is gonna annihilate. It's gonna overcome you, consume you.
Like me and the brothers talk about, we're talking about, and was it Ezra where it talks about he's coming with no weapons. Well, me and his brother would always joke about, because it's funny, like in Independence Day, they had to do that nuke at that ship. They did the first nuke and it did nothing, but that nuke was incredibly small compared to that big ass ship.
Like a fucking pencil. Like a pencil going at a big ass mothership.
Hey, well, another movie too, like what is it, Avatar, when they were throwing the sticks at the armor of the ships, planes. But that's how it is, man, with Esau's technology, man. That they're little ass devils, man. That you just tossing them out of shit.
That's how the plane, Esau's fucking, you know, his helicopters, you know, his jets. They're gonna be like that compared to the cloud of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. The scriptures say the chariots are like clouds, man. And you can go outside and look at your clouds and look how big and how much area they cover. Just that one, just what you see from right there, though. One cloud, man, compared to an airplane. An airplane cannot compare to a cloud. And you just imagine Yahweh Shem Yahweh when he comes with his host. Those things are, those chariots are, they're grand, man. They're magnificent.
It's a beauty thing to see. That's why the elect's gonna be rejoicing. I remember there was a video. I don't know if it was real, man, but I know that speed. It was. I saw it as like a mockery to Esau, because there was a video in the account where there was a chariot with these two jets were chasing it through very low in the city or in another country over there. It looked like it could have been like in China, man, but they got real low. These jets got real low because they were chasing the chariot that was like 50 feet in front of them, but that chariot was playing with them. Those jets were trying to get on his ass, and that chariot was just going like that. I remember the brothers and man of Jacob, they made a video. They called it try to give a chariot the Most High ticket, speeding ticket. Because, and we know that's why it said, that's why we tell you, man, all the time, Esau, that like that great battle that's gonna occur back over there in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, up there in the Middle East. That's why we tell you, man. And that day, the Most High is just allowing you to. He's just gonna allow you to waste your missile, your artillery and everything, and then he's just gonna be like, all right, my turn. It's like those games where you gotta take turns hitting each other to see who dies first. But the Most High is just gonna eradicate you, man. They called it great because of how Esau thought it smart trying to fight you. But it's not, like we was showing you those rocks. You're military, man.